You think your crypto is safe until it's not. One morning, you log into your accounts, be it Robinhood or Coinbase or whatever, and it says that your account is closed due to terms of service. No other explanation is given. You did nothing wrong. You're just a regular retail person in crypto. How does this happen? What is happening? Well, there's a crypto crackdown that's silently sweeping, especially in the US, but it's happening around the world. This is not against the system. This is not against the institutions. Okay? I am, I guess, like a black sheep. I have multiple channels that they don't like. Okay? About how to make money, about crypto trading. You know, I've been in Ethereum, in crypto, since Ethereum was $104. Look, I teach people how to do this. Look, that's $164 Ethereum. This is how long I've been trading this and been a crypto OG. But what about you, the little guy? Can your wallets be flagged? Well, absolutely, without a doubt, yes. What is being used now, okay, is every time, I knew this was happening a long time ago, and honestly, okay, I've made my living in crypto for years, okay, and I like to trade. I'm a regular retail person, okay, and I'm glad that I never hodled. Can you imagine? I was in Bitcoin since it was $1,000, even less, right? And Ethereum. When I got in, it was only Bitcoin and Ethereum and Litecoin on Coinbase. That's it. That was the entire app. There's nothing else. And I watched it go to 10,000. We thought it would never go higher than that. That was the moon. So if you made 30 Bitcoin in a month, hey, it might go to zero or be banned in China, or something terrible could happen again. So you spend it. Oh, I lived. I lived like you would not believe. Some say, oh, maybe you gave up generational wealth. No, I spent all of my Bitcoin, paid my taxes, and lived a life that dreams are made of. Doing what I love. Making YouTube content, teaching others. Now I don't trade crypto for money anymore. I trade for sport. And I've created legends. But now, these days are different. And again, thank God I didn't hodl. Because there's no way, you know, back in the day, in one fell swoop, you send $500,000. Okay, maybe you send 35 Bitcoin, 350,000 to Coinbase, boom, cash it out, turn it to fiat, send it to your bank account, pay taxes on it. That was before. That was before crypto went mainstream. I would never be able to do that today. They would question. They are already doing it. Okay, yes, that crypto is great that it's regulated. I believe in regulation. But crypto in the beginning, they used to say it was anonymous, remember? They used to tell us it was anonymous. That was one of the things. It's not. It is anonymous, but with KYC, which again, I am fully supportive of, okay? You have to know your customer. So if you deal in KYC exchanges, that Bitcoin that you have, that Ethereum you have, that USDT you have is now branded with your name. Unlike $100 bills, that it doesn't matter if Pablo Escobar or Tony Montana had them before you. Oh, it's different now. This is why your wallets get flagged. Once your wallet gets flagged, it's bad. Your wallet needs to be destroyed and create a new wallet, and you need to find out how your wallet got flagged. If you use Cash App and you send money from a flagged wallet there, what happens is they say, we cannot accept money from this wallet. Boom, you know. Some way, somehow, you took crypto from somewhere that came from a bad place, or what is looked to be a bad place. Okay? Now, we don't know. I don't have chain analysis. You don't have chain analysis. You find out when it's too late. You go to cash out your crypto, and all of a sudden, a compliance officer calls you. Could be from anywhere. Now the major exchanges like Fidelity and all of them, on-ramp, let you take on Bitcoin and Ethereum and sell it and buy equities, okay? But it's your wallet. Your Exodus wallet, every wallet, I believe, is backed by a company, okay? Every wallet, Exodus, Trezor, Ledger, is backed by a company. And so there's a government wherever those companies are. And some governments can reach out around the world. And so your accounts can be tracked, closed, and seized. And the truth is, you can't buy Lamborghinis with Bitcoin that you can't cash out. There's no, don't argue with me semantics. You can't really live and spend your crypto if you're at the choke point where you have no cash out source. Now, I don't believe in anything underground, black market, whatever. Don't tell me peer-to-peer. I am not getting involved in suitcase transactions. This is not about the illegal aspects. I fully support AML, anti-money laundering. I fully support, tracking down criminals using blockchain analysis. But innocent people are getting caught up in a dragnet, and they're silent. Nobody knows. I'm a crypto OG. I'm seeing it. Thank God I've lived the life I lived and did the things I've done and didn't just sit in a little broken down home, hodl in all my Bitcoin and be that guy with hundreds of Bitcoin and be cash poor, because nowadays, good luck. Good luck cashing it out depending on what country you live in. Good luck. I don't regret any of the 5 Lamborghinis I bought one after the other. I don't care. They don't depreciate like your Honda Accord. I don't care about the life I've lived, the things that I've done. And every bit of it has been as a legal tax-paying citizen. Yet, I've had my wallets closed. Maybe because I'm a YouTuber or whatever. I had my wallets dusted. Tell me in the comments, have you ever had an Exodus wallet or any wallet that all of a sudden gets a little tiny transaction, a micro transaction out of nowhere? You got like 0.0001 USDT? That's dusting. That's someone checking your wallet. Every time you send money to Coinbase, it takes a while to process it. The Bitcoin is there almost instantly, depending on your fee. But what they're doing is running it through chain analysis, full background check, where it's been, who's had it before you, where did you get it. Now, if you try to deposit large amounts of Bitcoin, they want to know the source of your wealth. And what are you going to say? Oh, I got into Bitcoin a long time ago. I saved it. I'm just a guy who got lucky, right? The source of your wealth, where did it come from? So, even every time, I always felt every time you spin up your Exodus wallet and it says there's an update, is this the one that has the new and improved spyware? So all I can tell you is none of you are getting away with anything, I believe in being fully upfront and forthright, whatever, I've had accounts closed on me to my shock and awe. And the only email I got back was violation of terms and service. No, nothing else. In most cases, they gave me my money back, but they threw me out. I'm not going to name names. And so this can happen to you. So you have to watch your transactions. You have to now keep a ledger. If you have a business where you sell, let's say, digital assets or consulting or something like that, you need to keep track of the TX IDs. Who sent you money and when? You need to keep your business and personal transactions separate. When you trade and win money from exchanges, you should have a wallet for all the crypto that you earn. And you should have a clean cash out wallet. You should never use any kind of mixing service, tumbling service. And every time you open up your little Exodus wallet, okay, and you do this swap, okay, innocently, it looks like you're trying to hide something. Everything is recorded on the blockchain. I don't care what wallet you use. It's all KYC now. This is what it's come down to. So, I'd like to know, have you had any experiences where they've closed your wallet? I've given you, listen to this again, okay? I've given you not only the essence of how to trade and links to my Discord below. And look, with 50,000 subscribers, 300 people see my videos, 500 people, okay? Because I'm the bad guy. You're not supposed to know this. When I talk about MicroStrategy and how they're going to be the new FTX, I'm the bad guy. Well, you know what? I'm glad I didn't hodl. I'm glad that every time I earn Bitcoin, I sell it. That's right. Okay? You're asking me, if you ask me how much Bitcoin I have, you'd be shocked when I tell you none. I've always sold it out for cash from day one. I earn it, boom, cash it out, because I don't know what's going to be tomorrow. But I do know one thing. I have the ability to earn, the ability to make money. Throw me down on the ground and I will land on my back, because if you can look up, you can get up. And let me tell you, I will come back bigger and badder than ever before. So I want all of you to take this message to heart. Heed this message. You're being watched. They are surveilling you. And I wanted you all to know the truth. And me, I have no regrets. I've lived life kings. I've helped others, and I've created legends. And most of all, I've created a legacy, teaching people to leverage trade like never before. Okay, this has been the future. This is it. Even the time I lost 10 Bitcoin in a liquidation event, I knew coming. I proudly showed that video. You know what? I'm going to replay that for everyone. So, what do I think about this? You have to keep ledgers. You have to start keeping track of where your Bitcoin comes from. Okay? If you made money trading and you're a leverage trader with us, okay, you have to keep track. Everything. This is the new state of crypto. What do you think all these new regulations were passed for? To make it easier. All in all, it's easier for governments to get rid of cash. And people had to slowly adopt to getting used to cash. And it started generations ago when they introduced credit cards. People got used to it. And it helped the economy because people spent more when they didn't take out that bundle. Look, spending 0.10, okay, of a Bitcoin, a tenth of a Bitcoin, all right, is like $11,000. Even a fraction of that. You know what? Take 1% and take that in cash and put it in your pocket. Feel it. Money. Feel it. You feel it if you pay that in a store. But when you pay with a credit card, you don't feel it. So over time, they allowed Bitcoin to become what it was. We embraced it as our own. Viva la Bitcoin. And all along, we were embracing giving up cash without realizing it. So between this and credit cards and debit cards and then various pandemics that came along, nobody even wanted to touch money anyway. When was the last time you went to a store and they handed you change and you're like, ugh, I'd rather not even have it? Speak in the comments. So all of this is part of what the government has always wanted, a cashless society. Whether it's good or bad, I'm not here to judge. Is it more hygienic? Yes. So there's a link to my crypto trading Discord below if you'd like to join us. They call us legends. But I just wanted you to know that if you have a wallet, even no matter what kind of wallet, and it's old and has many, many, many transactions, don't be surprised one day if you cash out to one of these exchanges like Robinhood or Fidelity or whatever, and they tell you, excuse me, where did you get this crypto from? Even though it's not their business and it's private, They'll ask you, who deposited this to your wallet on this date? What about this transaction? What about that one? And if you skip from one wallet to another, oh, chain analysis sees right through that. They'll be like, well, what about the wallet before? How many wallets do you have, sir? Welcome to the evolution of crypto. We pivot, we are aware, we stay frosty, we stay legal, and most of all, we get rich, bitches. This is what we do. So tell me, this was a different type of video. What do you think?